Barbara Satterfield with the Publicity Committee of the Committee of 100. The Committee of 100 has been working hand in hand with the Ozark Folk Center State Park for 40 years. Celebrating our 40th anniversary, we're here today in the craft village of the Ozark Folk Center State Park, and we're going to meet John Malloy, who is one of two gunsmiths, who is going to give us information about his master craft, which is creating historic weapons.
All right, we restore and build firearms from essentially the time of the Civil War and way before that. So there are very few modern firearms in here. You know. It's black powder, you know, which is totally different than the modern smokeless powder that we have now. Yeah. This is one I finished. It's a Southern Mountain, as the sign says, but I use it for target shooting. Not much of a hunter, and kept this one pretty simple. It's stocked in curly maple with a swamp barrel, and the year for this, of course, is 1790. Used in the Appalachians of Tennessee for shooting small game like squirrels. I'm not much of a hunter, but I do target shoot, and I only shoot flintlocks. So this one, because the wood has so much figure, I kept it pretty simple. It has a dogwood blossom on the trigger guard there. Kind of a little romantic toe plate there, and then this side plate over here has more hand engraved dogwood. You know? And that's it.
John, how many rifles do you make in a year?
Not too many, because you know, I take my time. You know, there's one I finished over there. That's that 50 caliber Hawken, Jeremiah Johnson Hawken we call it, but no more than two, possibly three. You know, this is a 50 caliber Jaeger from the year 1730, when a lot of German immigrants came to this country and they took their Jaegers, their hunting rifles, with them, you know, and used them to shoot game in this country. They're handmade. Yeah, we use the same tools like this that they used back then. You know, there's very little difference, you know, between how we do it. Power tools go too fast, they take out too much. You don't have the control, so we do it the way they did it. Only they would have a table like this over by a window, you know, and then they go out and work from sun up till sundown. They were ready to quit anyway, and then people went to bed when it got dark back then. When I pull the trigger, the flint will fly forward, it'll hit the frizz and kick it up. Red hot sparks of steel are actually scraped off of the frizz itself. They fall into the pan, they cause an explosion there. There's a flash of light, puff of white smoke, there is no noise. The heat from that flash goes in through that little hole that I talked about and sets off everything else inside. Right there. Okay, did you get that?
The Committee of 100 invites you to visit the state park in Mountain View, Arkansas. School children from across the state and people from across the country know about this treasure. We're taking this opportunity of our 40th anniversary to remind you it's in your own backyard.